CEO and co-founder of Modern Direct Seller. And oh my, hi, I am live every Monday with a money-making tip to help you grow your direct sales biz faster. So happy you're here today. As you're joining in, say hello in the comments. Let us know your direct sales business. It is always fun to see who is joining us and in the house today. Today we're talking about text marketing, which I gotta say is one of my most favorite topics lately. I have been so impressed with many of our students inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy that are leveraging the text-only experience training as part of Party Like It's 2026. So they are using text marketing as a strategy for kind of the old school Facebook parties. They're able to send out a series of text messages to clients and customers and leads that are interested in their business and their product and inviting them to purchase bundles. This hold pass method, if you know what we're talking about, has been working incredibly well. I just heard from one of our students, she's with PaperPie, that she had 16 orders last week. We've had several leaders with Tastefully Simple that have had parties or text-only experiences that have surpassed $3,000 in sales. I know we had one over at Pampered Chef with a $1,400 text-only experience. So this strategy is working. It's hot right now. And I think so many are wanting kind of a new creative, different way of switching up how they're connecting with their customers. So a couple things I love about text, and I literally could talk all day about this, and I have several podcast episodes about text marketing. The latest one dropped last Tuesday with Jake Dempsey, the CEO and founder over at Project Broadcast. We had a really fun conversation. If you've listened to that episode, it was super fun. He even let me in on a secret of what the most used emoji is. So when you get a chance, you're gonna have to listen into that episode because we had a great time together, just kind of nerding out and talking text strategy. But yeah, these text parties are working really well. But the other thing in general that I just love about texting is that you're able to reach your customers directly. So while I love social, I'm here on social in many places right now. We're live on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. We're live over on, where else are we? YouTube, all the places, right? I love social, and I love that somebody may just stumble upon this video and find me and decide to follow me. That is an incredible blessing. I am here for it. I love it. And I also know that if I have people in my circle that want to hear more about what I have going on, I want a way to reach them directly. We've been using text marketing inside of our business for a long time. And a lot of times we're using it really for event reminders and staying in touch with clients and connecting with them. But there's so much potential. We know that when we send that text, 99% of the time, that text message is going to get opened, right? I think when we're talking social media, we know here on Facebook, we have about a 3% reach. That means only 3 out of 100 of my followers are even going to get a chance to click and watch this video. Whereas over with text marketing, we know those messages are getting delivered, they're getting read, and there's a direct line of communication so we can engage back with those messages. So super big fan of text marketing, and I love it paired with other strategies, right? We got to meet people where they are at today. We know some people are hanging out on social, some people are checking their emails, some people are checking their text messages. So we got to make sure that we're reaching people in different ways and getting a little creative about what we're doing to make sure that our content that we work really hard to create is getting shown and that we have an opportunity to build that relationship. I think the other piece is, and I've said text marketing a few times here today, but really the power of texting is that you can have conversations at scale. So what that means is I can write one happy Monday message, what's one thing you're accomplishing in your business this week, and send it out to thousands of people at the same time if I want to, and just engage back with those people that are responding to me. So it doesn't have to feel promotional or spammy or salesy or click here, buy this. And most of the marketing texts that I'm getting from other companies are very much like that. Like, here's the link. It's 30% off, 2 days only. Go shop, go buy. But what you have the power to do as a direct seller is really build that relationship, really connect with people and have genuine conversations and ask questions and respond back and give them personal suggestions of products that they're going to love and answer their questions and really be that concierge to their shopping experience. And that's something that other companies cannot match. Even in the world of AI and all the fancy automations and tech that we have, people love connecting with real people, and you are a real human and you have a lot to offer. So text marketing, super, super smart. It's also timely and quick, right? It doesn't take a whole lot of effort, even though you should put effort into it, but it doesn't take a ton of effort to put in a couple of sentences and maybe a cute graphic about what you want to convey in that text message. I think sometimes we overthink everything we're doing, but if we have something that's hot that we want to get out right away, we can do that. Or if we're doing an event this weekend and we want people to know where they can stop by and replenish their stash of their favorite product, you can send a text and let people know. If you're going to be live on Tuesday doing a demo of your products and you want to invite people to come watch it, you can send that text out and it can go directly to people. But you can also wish people happy birthday. You can tell them to have a great week. You can send a quick thank you and tell them that you're appreciative of them. You can let them know their order status and also schedule out your text so you can really maintain a great follow-up strategy. One thing that we're really excited about over here inside our world is we have integrated text marketing with Project Broadcast and Oh My High. So for those that aren't familiar with Oh My High, it is an all-inclusive website builder, CRM, email marketing tool. And now we have the ability to also leverage automations and texting. So we can sync up your contacts from Project Broadcast, and we can also take your contacts from Oh My High and push them to Project Broadcast and schedule out some automation in your business, which is pretty exciting too. Whether people are downloading a digital product or opting into your newsletter or RSVPing to an event, anytime somebody's filling out a form on your site and they include their phone number, you can open up a conversation with them right then. How good does that feel, right? So we're really excited about that because we know that there's so much potential. And we also just know the power of having those one-on-one conversations and being able to leverage a system to work smarter versus harder when we're communicating out with our people. So we're really excited about that. But I would say in general, right, text marketing should be a heck yes for your business. It is a great investment. You don't need to be spending hundreds of dollars a month. You can start with a low-level plan and see how it goes for you. But the biggest thing is time savings, right? Think about how many messages that you would manually text out and send to people versus being able to write it once and have it go to a segment, a group, a tag of people that are interested. So highly recommend that once your business gets to the point that you're feeling like there's too many conversations and there's too many people and you're losing track of things, that's when you really need to lean into a system. And Project Broadcast for texting is going to be a great system for you to use to save yourself some time and really focus on those hot leads that are engaging back with your messages and bringing in new leads and doing what you do best, right? So heck yes to texting. Highly recommend it. Of course, there are lots of best practices in terms of compliance and making sure people know how to opt out and making sure that we're sending messages that are highly conversational. That's my best tip for you here today is any kind of text that you're sending out, let's make it conversational. Play a little game with yourself and see what kind of message you can craft that's going to generate the most replies. Sometimes that's sending a, would you like this or that? Would you like me to hold this item or would you like to pass on this item? What best describes you? A, B, C, or D? Or maybe it's just a simple, friendly message to say hello to your leads and it's not sales focused at all. Sometimes those get the best response. But as you're thinking about text marketing, I would think about what kind of messages you can craft in a really intentional, genuine, authentic way that's going to generate a reply back. That is the name of the game. All right. So with that said, get out there, go make some money this week, leverage some text marketing, report back, let me know how it's going. I'd love to hear if you've sent a text before to your list that's generated some good sales for you. What did that text say? How did you position it? What kind of responses? What kind of numbers did you get? I want to hear your analytics. So drop it below. I'd love to hear. And I will see you guys back here, same time, same place,